For days we've been trapped in a relentless storm. The wind howls like a beast with no name, and the sky hasn't cleared since we lost sight of land. The compass spins uselessly, as if the world no longer knows which way is north. The crew, they've grown quiet. I hear them whisper when they think I'm not listening. They say the sea is cursed. Days later, the storm passed, but it left us hollow. We are out of fuel, adrift, aimless. The sea is still, too still. And now the clouds gather again. Not thunderheads, no, these are darker, heavier, like something watching us from above. The men won't speak anymore. Even the gulls are gone. Finally, on the horizon, we spotted it, an island. Towering cliffs, jagged and impenetrable, loomed like ancient sentinels, guarding secrets untold. But it was land nonetheless. Running low on food, nearly out of fresh water, we had no choice but to make for the shore. No one on board could name the island. It appeared on no maps, no charts. It was as if it had risen from the sea itself. But desperation has a way of silencing doubt and steering you straight into the unknown. Nobody knew what it was. A sound so primal it cut through the thick jungle air like a blade. The men froze, every breath shallow, every eye locked on the tree line. Rifles up, fingers trembling on the triggers. It was an animal or something like it, but not one we'd ever seen before. Not in any book, not on any map. Something old was out there, and it was watching us. Eventually, we resumed our trek. The jungle no longer screamed, but it watched. The men were uneasy, every step heavier than the last. Daylight was fading fast, and with it, our sense of time and safety. Our only hope now was to find something, anything that might offer shelter or salvation. Then, the jungle began to reveal its secrets. A piece of gold half buried in the mud. A strange device, cold, metallic, and humming faintly with some unknowable energy. And then, the body. A medieval knight laid across root-covered earth, his armor crumbling with age, his skull scarred with strange, deliberate markings, etched in patterns no man could easily explain. Just beyond, in a shadowed alcove wrapped in vines, we found a map. Ancient, yet inked with purpose. The language was Latin. Porta ad orbis. Door to the world. But before we go any further, Wunti, we must rest. Darkness approaches and a long night awaits. As the dawn broke, we surveyed the devastation. Smoke drifted low over the torn earth. Many men were lost, their rifles silent, their eyes never to open again. The white-furred apes had vanished, melting back into the jungle's shadows, leaving only blood and silence behind. The few of us who remained set our sights on the portal marked on the ancient map, perhaps a way out of this hell, driven by desperation, and held together by sheer determination. We wouldn't survive another night here. What lay ahead, we did not know. But maybe, just maybe, it was salvation. world we found was not so different from our own. Skies just as blue, stars just as distant, and yet something had shifted. In time we made new lives, carving out purpose where none had existed. The island was never found again. No maps, no records. As if it had slipped between the cracks of time itself. Our ship, our past, lost in a forgotten tide. Sometimes I wonder if it was ever real at all.